Hello my friends, welcome in. We're back for another live stream. Took me a while, but here I am. We're gonna do this. How is everyone? Welcome in Chaotic, Yuki, Echo, Necron, Psychocat, Anna, hello, Jason, Matthew, Silent Croissant. It's got some familiar names here, which is good. Hopefully you guys can hear me and everything's working correctly. Might just turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Welcome in, Abby. Victoria. Draw for us now! Don't draw on command, damn it. There will be drawing, I promise. Welcome in, Jessica. Sound is good. Excellent. Well, I'm trying some new music this time. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble, but we'll see. No Summoner Wars today. I'm on a break from Summoner Wars, so I'll be starting that up in a couple of weeks. Maybe I might do some streaming of that. We'll see how we go. But yeah, here we are. And we're gonna get stuck into this again. So last stream, well, I should always talk about what we're doing first, right? Because there will be new people. There's a fantasy prompt list that I made last year called Let's Draw Fantasy, and yeah, I'm just trying to get it done because I took a break for a long time. But yeah, so I'm doing all the characters and I'm putting them all in one piece. And today I thought I would tackle... Move that little doodad out the way. Today I thought I would tackle the Bard. I mean, I'm kind of skipping a little bit. I think, what was next? Last time we did... Ooh, what did we do? We did the... we did the Air Elemental, right, number 17. So technically I should be doing the Druid, but I'm not feeling him just yet, so I might just skip. Why not? So I'm going to do an Elven Bard playing music, and we have like a really rough little sketch here to work on. I don't really have too many ideas of what he's going to look like, so we're just going to make it up as we go along. Oh, anyway, I hope everyone's had a great weekend. It's probably still Sunday for you, I think, isn't it? Oh, the Super Bowl's on, Echo. I have no idea. I do not follow Sports Bowl. So yeah, I thought maybe I would just try and sketch everything in. I'm getting a bit frustrated with not with how messy all of the unplanned things are, and I just want to, maybe I'll just spend the time just sketching them, getting them done, and I can just hammer it out, because as soon as Summoner Wars starts back up again in a couple of weeks, I won't have a lot of time, and you know, this is taking a while. I mean, we're making progress, but I would like to actually get it finished, so maybe we'll just stream and do the sketching, and I'll just bang it together off stream. That's what I'm thinking anyway. $5 p.m. in Mexicali. Cool. Yeah, look, I mean, sports are not really for me, but I don't blame anyone who enjoys that. That's fine. Whatever works for you. Alright, so we've got our Bard, and he is going to be sitting on a rock, or like a standing stone, I think, which could be one of the prompts. Oops. Where's my thing gone? Standing stones number 29. So we could probably tick off a couple in this drawing, actually. Now, what do I want this guy to look like? I don't know. I do have some Pinterest reference up here that I just pulled up just to get some inspiration. Hello, Meek van Bokhoven. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. So yeah, just, you know, generic kind of bard. I mean, this guy's pretty cool. He's kind of spot on to kind of what I was thinking. He is elven. He's got the pointed ears, so that works. Definitely a big hat with a feather. In fact, there was one up here. Yeah, I love this hat. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that. In fact, that whole vibe is like totally what I'm keen for. Very Dandelion from The Witcher. Well, what's his name? Yasko? I can't remember. Hey Jody, welcome in. Yeah, the Bard and the Witcher, definitely. But yeah, I'm digging those big feathers, so I think we're gonna go for that. But let's just start drawing and we'll see what comes out. Is he gonna be holding the lute the wrong way? If that's what it is. No, I don't think it matters. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I had a pretty good one. I didn't really do too much of anything on Saturday. Just kind of chilled out, played some video games. Got a bit of cabin fever. So Sunday I made sure I went out of the house, went on a big road trip. Well, a little road trip actually, not a big one. Started out by just taking the dog down to a beach. It's about 15 minutes away. It's a beautiful dog beach. So many dogs. So many dogs. It was great. And then I just thought, I'm just going to keep driving. So we went down to some little country towns. It was really, really cute. Yeah, I think he's a lefty, Anna. And his head's already way too big. I don't know what's going on here. That's too big, buddy. Let's make you smaller. Maybe we should give him a mustache or something too. Oops. Ah, Valley of Plenty, yes. Toss a coin to your Witcher. That's it. That's what it's all about. I'm feeling really super tired today, actually, so I was thinking about not doing this stream, because I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm terrible at working when I'm really tired. but I've put off streaming for so long now, like a whole week, and that's just not good enough, so just gonna see if we can work something out today. It's enough of that music. I don't know, sometimes like I'll just start drawing this and kind of treat it as just a warm-up. Like, I think like I did with the air elemental. I mean, some people said they liked my first sketch I did of this, but to me it was just like I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. It's kind of what I'm doing here, so we could end up redrawing this. A big hat could be fun, and then feathers. How much room do we have here? We've got plenty of room actually to play with. There's not much going on around here. I think he needs a goatee of some description. Looks a bit weird. He looks like Duke from Haven so far. I don't know what that is, Anna. Is that a video game or something, or? Caden, I'm working on the iPad Pro in Procreate. I still feel like his head's already way too big for this body that I've sketched out, but that's okay. We'll see. Make it work. No, it is too big. Ooh, instruments are a little tricky. By the way, I'm just referencing this picture here. You know, somewhat half-heartedly. Not bad music actually for for drawing a bard. Hey, I think I scored on this one. Leander says, kind of looks like the gypsy dude from the Hunchback from Notre Dame. Okay. Oh, Anna, it's a sci-fi show. Okay. Yeah, I have not heard of that one. Looks a bit weird. I'm not actually too fussed about being super accurate here with this instrument. Although, maybe I should put in the effort. I don't know. We're just getting the pose down to start with anyway. I don't like how it's hitting the leaves there. That's a bit annoying. But maybe it's not a big deal. No, it's not great. I don't like that. I've also been meaning to do another Witcher stream, which I haven't done yet, and I feel... Originally I was going to play The Witcher all the way through with you guys, but now I'm like, Jesus, even if I stream that once a week, that's going to take a long time to get through that game. So, I don't know if I'll continue that. I'll see how I feel at the end of the week. I was going to do it on every Fridays. I was going to do it. It's also 2 a.m. here, so my judgment may be a bit wonky. Oh, it looks good. Well, I appreciate that you think it looks good. I don't know how I feel yet. It's too early to tell. Lizette's songs. I don't know what I'm listening to be honest. Yeah, the body is a work in progress, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know. Tilt it up like that, maybe. See if I can work that one. What's he sitting on? He is floating in the air. No, there's going to be a giant standing stone that he's sitting on. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit more now. Still not quite sure exactly what's going on, but something like that. Ian asks, is art your full-time job at the moment? What all do you do in art for your work? Just social media stuff or books too? Love your art, man. Cheers. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, it is my full-time job at the moment. Well, for the last couple of years I've been doing board game artwork, and that's pretty much my primary kind of income, but I'm on a little break at the moment, which is nice. And so apart from doing the board game stuff, I also run a Patreon, and I sell brushes and books, and yeah, just sell my work. So I don't do a whole heap of commercial client work these days, so it's pretty much just the board game stuff. But that's kind of how I like it. I mean, I prefer to just work on my own thing, so yeah. Ugh. His hand is hard because I don't really know what he's doing. You know, hands are hard at the best of times, so this is a bit tricky if I just try and think about what he's doing. They really do pluck. I feel like they're finger pluckers, aren't they? Makes it even trickier. And he's supposed to be looking at this tiefling dancing down here, but I don't think he's kind of looking in the right direction here. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright, how do we feel about this guy? You guys got any suggestions here? Yeah, he could be holding a guitar pick, and that might be a bit easier to draw. Not 100% on that just yet, so... Oh, I don't think I could play Dark Souls. I'm really bad at difficult games. A couple of streams back, I was talking about how I was playing The Last of Us Part 2, and I got stuck on... It's not the last boss, but there's a monster boss kind of thing that just appears in the game. You kind of get stuck in a basement. I think he's called the Rat King, actually. Could be wrong, but I feel like he's called the Rat King. Anyway, I died like so many times. Oh my god. And so I just ditched the game. I was like, I can't do this. Just can't do this anymore. But I forgot who I was talking to about that. It was someone on stream. Anyway, the good news is I went back a couple of weeks ago and tried again. I finally freaking killed this thing. I think I only died twice that time, so I don't know. You have to be in the, I don't know, the right headspace for really difficult boss fights, and I feel like Dark Souls is hard, and I'd be terrible at it. Okay, Anna says the base of the lute needs to be wider if you want it to be a lute. Okay, what do you mean by the base? You mean like the main section of the lute? I don't know. Tell me what you mean, Anna. Tell me what you mean. Lute. That's alright. I know what you mean. I just hope I think this is what you mean, right? I don't know. Let me know. The butt end. What's the butt end of a lute? Do you mean this part? I don't know. Yeah, Jody. I don't know if I could play Bloodborne either. I've watched a few people play it on stream. I'm just like, oh my gosh. That is frustratingly hard. I'm not quite sure what this is. Perhaps it's just this guy's hand. I don't know what's going on. But I really wanted a cloak dangling down, but that would be kind of cool. I guess I probably should draw the rock he's on too. Oh, Anna means the part where the sound reverberates, closer to his left elbow. His left elbow is this one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Well, oh, his right elbow. Okay. Yep. Look, it's fantasy, okay? I can get away with it looking however I want. That's the great thing about fantasy. You can make those excuses. But I suppose I could pull up some reference and do it a bit better. But for the moment, I'm just going to try and maybe get this standing stone in here. See if it even works. I don't know how he got up there, I guess. He's quite agile. I'm not really going to see much of this standing stone, actually. How did he get up there? It's a good question. Probably climbed the tree. I don't know. I don't know. But I do think I should refine this a bit more. Hey Salvio, welcome in. Anna says, did the tree elemental pop him up there to sing about the fight with the giant? That's very possible. It's really all up into interpretation, this whole drawing. What the heck is going on? Who knows? I probably should know, but I don't. Now, I probably should have mentioned again that we do have a Discord channel that I created last week. There's been a bit of activity in there. People are sharing their work. It's been good. I haven't been quite as active as I would like to be, but we're just getting started, and it's really just a way of communicating with you guys a bit more. Letting you know when I'm streaming in advance, if I can. It's just another way of getting in touch with you guys as well, rather than just relying on Instagram and, you know. At least on Discord, you're going to get the notification, right? Yeah, Jody is in the Discord. Tropical Jake is in the Discord. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I have not announced the Discord on my other social medias, so the people are in there that are just from the streams. Now, hey Jake, do you reckon you could post a link to their Discord? Because I don't have it handy. If not, that's fine. I will post it. I'll probably post it online, actually, on Instagram. See if some people want to join that way. I don't know what the name of the Discord is. Let's have a look. I think it's just Abel Art. Abel Art Official. Yeah. Very, very creative of me. Okay, I'm liking that guy's face a little bit more now. He's got a bit more character and expression to him. So that's nice. Bit of a goatee. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super tired today. I should not have stayed up so late last night. I'm terrible. Alright, let me see if I can get the link. Just bear with me while I bring it up. No, I didn't see a link from you, Jake, so it mustn't be working. That's alright, I'll do it. Yeah, you know what, I'm feeling better about this guy. If we can just get the lute accurate and this weird looking hand thing, I think I'll be happy with him. Feeling confident. Alright, let us bring up the Discord. Lots of chat, people sharing art, it's pretty cool. Now, how do I share it? There should be a link somewhere. I don't know where to find it. Where do I find the link, guys? Ah, invite people. There we go. There we go. There it is. I gotta close it though because my computer is just lagging with all this stuff open. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got the iPad. We got OBS. It's a mess. It's a whole thing. Travis, hello from Texas. Got your Procreate brush pack a while ago and really enjoyed them. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I always appreciate hearing about people using the brushes. It still blows me away. Like, in fact, it was almost, I think it was almost a year ago. No, I released them in March or something. But I remember this time last year I was working on them because I worked for Savage Interactive, Procreate, and we went on a little trip for a conference. A work conference, which was pretty sweet. We went to a pretty fancy place. It was very nice, but there was some working involved. But I remember on the downtime working on my brushes. It was just a memory that stuck in my mind because I was working for Procreate at the time and I'm like making my own brushes. It was a whole thing. But I had no idea that people would even like them, you know? I had no idea. It's been good. It's been very good. Would you guys like to see a preview of what I've got at the moment for my next stuff? I'll show you anyway because I want to remind myself what I'm doing with the brushes. So let's jump in here. This is my like test document where I'm just testing different inking brushes and stuff. It's a mess really. I'm not sure how I feel about them, to be honest. So these are the ones I've got at the moment, but I want to make sure I get something. Oops. Make sure I have a unique pack, right? So I'm really happy with this. This is the tilt sketch. I'm really happy with that. It's really nice to draw with. So I'm sold on that one. The next one is liquid ink. I don't know if you guys even want to see this, but I'm going to show you anyway, because it's my stream, damn it. I'm probably just going to lose viewers now. So this is the inking brush that I'm using for Summoner Wars. Pretty much just created it for that purpose. can get some big, bold sort of lines with a little bit of texture in there. It also has a bit of a wet mix feel to it, if you can see that. It's like that, which I kind of like. So that's what I'm mostly using for the board game stuff. Then we have Rough Ink 2, which is not much different to Rough Ink 1 in the original pack, but it's just a little bit darker, which people were requesting, so I might even update the original with that as well. But I still dig this brush, actually, because it's kind of feels a little bit natural, although it's much darker than the original, so I felt like the original, because it was lighter, it just felt more like traditional inks on paper. Anyway, so there's that. Then we have this one. They all kind of look the same. That's the problem with my inking brushes, is they're the same but they're different, and I'm very much a person about little details. So anybody who's not obsessed about line as I am may not even see a difference between these two lines here. But they are different. The shape of this one is different as well, so it's very, what would you call it? Chiseled, I guess. I like how rough this one is. The texture on it's pretty cool. Oops. Sometimes the Apple Pencil doesn't work. That's not the brushes being stupid, it's just my iPad putting everything in tilt mode. Yeah, so then there's that one. Yep, it's somewhat calligraphy, but I kind of like doing that. It just gives a different feel. What do we have next? We have Monica. This one's a little bit different. It's a bit more like painterly. I think it has some dynamics on it or something. No, it's wet mix. Yeah, it's a weird wet mix kind of thing. But again, it's about making different lines. Anyway, I'm just going to scream through these. We've got Gunderson, which I can't remember which one that is. Very similar to the others. See, I need to get some new inspiration and stuff, but grainy ink. I think this one just popped out of nowhere. I kind of like it, but whoa. Just different subtleties. And then this is an experiment at the moment, but I'm making another sloppy ink brush. Somebody suggested recently that I expand on the sloppy ink brush and kind of make it more sloppy. So I've been trying to think about ways of doing this. I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun and crazy. It's kind of crazy. But I am very proud of the way I managed to, myself, figure out how to create a brush that pops things out almost randomly around the line that you're making. It's a dual brush. So if you go in here, you'll see the main brush and then the splatter effects. And it's a very specific set of ways that you can get it to work. Complicated, and I even kind of like forgot how to do it so many times. But yeah, it's a cool, just like make some kind of like crazy effects and whatever. That's what you want to do. Anyway, so that's all I've got at the moment, but I've got some painting stuff as well. We'll see where we go. Anyway, I've completely sidetracked on what we were doing. Similar questions. MX asks, have I made any art based on Tolkien's Middle-earth? I actually haven't, believe it or not, which is pretty weird. I think I may. I'm going to be reading The Fellowship of the Ring soon. When I finish the novel I'm reading at the moment, I'm going to start on that. And I think I'm going to enjoy it so much more than what I'm reading now, so fingers crossed. Need some earrings here, maybe. Gandalf, yes. Well, one can assume he looks a little bit like that, but there's no likeness there, but you know what I mean. Well, that's a drunk wizard. Gandalf is not drunk. Maybe my next prompt list jam piece that I would want to do, maybe I'll do a Lord of the Rings kind of thing. That could be pretty fun. I really hope I don't get in trouble for this music, because it just totally suits my mood for drawing fantasy. I think I found something really good. Let me just show you what it is for anybody who's curious. This is just on Spotify. Just typed in royalty-free fantasy, and this is what popped up. Twitch-friendly fantasy. And the artist is ASCII. ASKII, I think. Chill fantasy tunes. That's what it's all about. That's always what I wanted. Okay. How do you feel about this guy? Are we happy with him so far? I think I'm happy with him. I think he's kind of fun. It doesn't go into your artist. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say no to that. Anna, my brother just made a Gandalf joke at me because my friend found a grey silver hair when she did my hair today. Oh boy, we're getting old. It's alright. It's just wisdom. That's all it is. It just means that we are wise people. He looks spunky and loud. Yes, that's exactly what a bard should be. So yeah, it is Sunday night for you guys, right? In America? Just want to double check that I am correct in that assumption. Right, cool. 8:45 p.m. That's a good time. It's a good time to stream, I think. And I totally rock the silver hair. Like, I'm happy to go completely silver everywhere. It's fine. I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. Okay, we have this pesky hand. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I don't know if I can do it. I have to use all my brain power that I don't have much of today. Come on. Look, it's not terrible. We'll see how I feel about it later. He's sort of mid-strum, you know. Thank you, Jason. Jody says, I spent so much money to get mine silver just to dye it blue. Yes. My hair color is super boring these days. I don't know what to do. I've got some black hair dye ready to go. And I definitely feel more interesting if I have black hair. Don't know what it is. I just hate my natural hair color. It's just like such a nothing color to me. I used to dye my hair all kinds of ridiculous colors back in the day. Such appropriate music. I'm loving it. If his hand's moving, could it be blurred to show movement? Possibly. Probably more just a couple of speedy lines there will probably do the trick. Jake says, I want to dye mine a transition to blonde at the end. Yes, do it. Let's do it, you sexy man. You'll drive the ladies wild. No, it'll look good. You should do it. You should do it and then post it in our Discord. Or just message me privately. Nobody else needs to see it, I guess. Oh, looty business. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do this. We can do this with the help of Procreate's beautiful, what do they call it? Quick shape functions. Well, that doesn't look right. I already don't like it. Terrible. Make that thinner. Just kind of gonna try and make this look a little bit more interesting. Probably a little bit too big now, actually. Anna says, I have about 9 or 10 inches of my natural color, then sandy beige into platinum balayage. I can't read what you're saying. Balayage? That sounds interesting anyway. Vinicius, do you like anime? Yes and no. I find a lot of it very hard to get into. Like, it's just very... I don't know how to say it without offending anyone. I think I just don't like the cliche anime stuff. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I think there's a lot of cool ideas. It's hard for me to get over some of the voices and the female characters just being like overly sexualized and cute, and yeah, look, if it's your thing, that's like totally fine. I want to get into it, but for some reason I just can't. I do enjoy Studio Ghibli stuff. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of just finding things that I can enjoy. Chaotic, what is that face for? Did I offend you with my anime verdict? From an artistic perspective, I really enjoy it, you know? I think, and I feel like my style has been getting a little bit more and more anime inspired somehow. Maybe not in this guy, but yeah. Of course I care. I care about you guys. I care about you because you care about me. I think you do anyway. MX says, should I get an iPad instead of a Cintiq? I have the money for an iPad 12.9, but a Cintiq 22 seems to be a good deal too. I guess it depends what you really want to do, you know, like, yeah, it's really hard for me to say, but I obviously prefer the iPad, and that's all I use. But if you want a bigger screen, if a bigger screen is good for you, and that's something you value, then, you know, 12.9 is the biggest you get with an iPad, unfortunately. So that's something to keep in mind. And of course, whether you want to be working in other software or, you know, Procreate is definitely the best painting app for the iPad, no question, no doubt about it. There is other alternatives, but they're just not as good. Okay, they're just not. Even I'm getting a little bit sick of working on the iPad though, to be honest. Like, I've been doing it so much for so long now. I kind of miss using a big tablet. But it means going back to Photoshop or something else, and then there's a learning curve of like trying to get used to new software, so I don't know. It could be fun. But I'm trying to save money, so I probably shouldn't invest in something new like that. How are we doing, you guys? I mean, you got any suggestions here for what we're doing? I think we can get rid of this actually. Put that down like that, maybe. Oops. Obviously we're missing strings, but I'll get to that. Yeah, this is the same band as before, by the way, so... Oops. Just a little bit of a Celtic-y kind of detail in there. Very, very small. Can't really do much. Kind of like it though. Do they have frets? Do lutes have frets? That is my question. I feel like they probably wouldn't. That's my assumption. I don't even know how many strings they're supposed to have here, but whatever. Whatever. We should technically do 8, but there is not enough room to do that. Okie dokie. Q80 says, I think Procreate will be better in have good future in overpowered tablet. MXAD says, I'd probably get the iPad since I travel quite a bit. Or used to, goodness, yeah. So if you're traveling, man, the iPad is like a no-brainer for sure. I've used it quite a bit when I was traveling, and it came in super handy, especially like sitting in airports and stuff. It's just so easy to pull it out and just do your work, you know. It's the best. I mean, I don't know if Wacom has a portable solution to, like, a portable product, but I still kind of have the feeling that they're probably going to be a lot heavier and just not really as portable as an iPad. iPad's just so light, considering, you know, what it can do. Yeah, Clip Studio is also available, so it's got that. Oh, you sent me a lute on Snapchat. Let's have a look. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 string lute. Definitely a different shape to what I've drawn, but anyway, maybe it kind of looks like a banjo lute. I'm okay with it. I don't mind. Let's see if I can move the chat. There we go. Pop it there. Jake says, I'm going to be back on my iPad all Wednesday. Apparently my power's out from 8 AM to 1 PM. Oh, really? That sucks. Yeah, Wacom has chunky. Yeah, it's hard to go back from using an iPad to using a chunky Wacom tablet. MX says the Mobile Studio Pro, but that thing is expensive as hell. Yeah, they are. I guess, you know, if you have the luxury of having both, that could work. I just wish Procreate was on the desktop. Don't ever ask them about it, because they're never going to do it, but oh my god, it'd be the best. Like to have Procreate big, you know, on a big like Wacom Cintiq or something. That would just be pretty good. I think he needs something a little bit extra. Does he need something a little bit extra? Like a bag or something? Have I drawn too many bags? Let's have a look. He's got a bag. He's got little pouches. No, I tend to draw them a lot, so I was just checking if I've drawn too many in this illustration. I don't know. What's the point of putting a bag just for the sake of it? There's no point unless I make a reason for it. But... Welcome back, Caden. Jake says, I'm working on a 13-inch Cintiq at the moment, but man, I want a 24-inch. Well, it's not the size that counts, but... No, it is. It is. Who am I kidding? I used to work on a 21-inch Cintiq 21UX, which I believe was 21 inches, but it was a very like square format. It was the first Cintiq pen display that I'd ever bought. It cost me about $3,000 in 2011. For me, that was a huge purchase because I'd wanted one for so long. But since 2011, man, they've come out with so many different options and cheaper options too. But before that, I was just using regular Wacom tablets. So where you draw on the tablet, but you're looking at the screen. And some people still prefer that. There's some artists that I know who just, it's what they know. There's nothing wrong with how they do their work, so yeah, you can never have too many pouches, right, Anna? It's just more things to draw though, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't make it. We'll see. Question is, can I draw a boot? Perhaps not. I don't hate it. That's okay. Anna says, how else do you carry your silver and gold? He's a bard who needs a bag of money. And some kind of ale and mead. You know what? You're totally right. You're totally right. Definitely. You are correct, and we should get something in here. It doesn't really make sense that the coins are falling out when the bag is not open, but maybe we should have the bag open. Maybe. A bit careless with his money, to be honest, though, isn't he? And the bag actually looks like a little monster. How strange. Anyway. That boy Moose. Question. Do you have any tips for stop overthinking during the colouring phase? Just try not to. Because I have the same problem. I definitely overthink it. I would say just think about it a little bit, but just do it. Like, you can always change it later on. So yeah, I tend to just make sure that I'm getting the flats in there, and I can always change the colors later. So that's not really an issue. It's more just about getting those pixels on the canvas. But later on, I definitely overthink the color choices, and I tend to adjust all the time. So I'm not really sure if I have a lot of advice for you, but one thing that does help actually is to go in with a plan. So if say we've sketched this guy, what I could do is copy him over and just do some really rough, just on one layer, just do some rough painting. Don't worry about going in the lines or anything like that. Just like slap that shit on there and just play around with colors and just do it really quickly that way. And it just speeds up the process of finding the color choices that you want. That's always a good thing to do. I probably don't do that nearly as much as I should, but I have done it in the past, and that definitely does help. Yes. Alright. Making slow progress with this guy. It's a very slow kind of day because I'm freaking tired, guys. I had a late night. That was bad. I was a bad boy. But, you know, it's a Monday here. I need to get my ass in gear to have a productive week. Although I believe it is actually a public holiday in Tasmania today. So I think the rest of the state is having a nice time. But I'm having a nice time with you guys, so it's all good. Anna says I would have the bag open, like a drawstring type of bag, half open. Yeah, that could probably work better. Something like that's a bit better. Excuse me. Right. Supernatural. Abel, dude, are you using the streamlining / smoothing setting on your brush, or have you just become that accurate and steady with your lines from time in the game? I think it's probably got a bit of streamline on it. Yeah, it's got 18% streamline. But, alright, let's just remember that 18%. Let's turn it off and see what happens. I'm pretty confident with my line work, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference to me. I think it was just more about how the brush feels in general. It feels a bit nicer with just a little bit of assist on that. I couldn't tell much of a difference there though, to be honest. What time is it here, says Rafuna. It is 1:16 PM on a Monday. Jake says, yeah, I've been trying to get back into gear and be productive earlier each day. Man, it's rough if you're up late. Yeah, it is. It's always a good idea at the time, but it's not. Not on a Sunday night. I should have known better than that. It's okay. We're here. We're doing this. We're committing. I'm not feeling quite as tired as I was before, so it's all good. Now, do you guys remember I mentioned the Art Snacks subscription last stream or so? These legs are not the same. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Right. Yeah, so Art Snacks is a thing you can subscribe for, and they send you a package of art supplies every month. I'm keen for it. Anyway, apparently it's been shipped. So I don't know when it's going to get here, but hopefully soon. Of course, I will be very excited to get my art supplies. And make a video unboxing and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just really keen to just try new equipment and stuff. I'm getting really bored with my traditional go-to pens and whatnot. See, I have a feeling that could probably arrive this week or so. Let me check my email just in case it's on its way. No, I don't see anything. Not yet. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this dude. What do you think? What else could we do to him? Probably just finish up his rock and see how we're doing for time. Hour and a half. Not too bad, not too bad. Anna says 2 streams ago. What are we talking about? I've forgotten. Oh, how much is it? The art snacks? It's quite expensive. I think I paid 39 USD a month. I think that's what it is. That's the more expensive option. It's okay. It's worth it. It's better than spending money on like Netflix and whatever. So give him a elf friend in his bag, maybe. Or am I weird? That's not weird at all. That's totally fine. Yeah, I like that idea actually. I love little pet characters. I do kind of tend to do that a lot in my work, so I don't think there is many around. Well, they don't count because they're attacking him. Yeah, I feel like he could have a fairy friend or something. We probably should do some magical kind of musical notes just to emphasize that he is playing music. And what would be cool is if I actually make them glow as well. I think that could be sweet. Yeah, an otherworldly creature. Well, I think it would definitely have to be a creature that plays music with him, because that would make more sense, wouldn't it? Playing some kind of trumpet, flute sort of a thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Just playing around with this idea. I like the idea. I don't know how I'm feeling about this little dude. I mean, he's kind of cute, but what is he? I don't know what he is. I don't know. It's like a little fawn or something, I guess. Where is the nice music gone? Let's just start back up to... Where was it? I should have favorited some of that music we had. Here we go. Yeah. A tiny pan. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what he is. Looks a bit too cute there, though, doesn't he? I'm gonna move on. I may end up deleting that because it's just, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really too keen on it. I don't know. It's kind of cute, I guess. Okay, I'm liking that a little bit better. Don't like his arms, but it's something. Walk away. Wrap the tail around his elbow, though. It's a good idea. I think it's a bit too far away, though. It's not really going to work, to be honest. Yes, let's just get this standing stone in here. Hopefully, it's going to look alright. It is going to be covered by a lot of things. I might try and draw all of it anyway, just because. What I can do is just pop that up a bit there. There we go. Oh, is somebody leaving? MX. Thanks for popping in, mate. It's good to see you. And thank you everyone for watching so far as well. We have 79 people live in the chat. Hello to everyone. Thanks for popping in. Feel free to chat or ask questions. I'm trying to kind of pay attention where I can. You can also super chat as well. That should notify me and make me look up. That boy Moose says, what if goblins are crawling upwards by that stone into his gold pouch? That's a cool idea. I like that. But I do have to kind of stick to the prompt list a little bit. We have other things going on around here. So we have a tiefling who's going to be dancing here. And we have a green man who I look forward to doing there. Just being a bit sneaky. Yeah, I'm liking this. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's fun. Just try and keep these rocks a little bit somewhat simple. there is a lot going on in this drawing. I did have this symbol here. I'm unsure of whether I will put it in. I probably should, shouldn't I? I mean, it just adds a bit more detail, doesn't it? Just kind of sketch that in a little bit. Probably need some shadow in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to fill this black or just leave it for the color. I don't know. I feel like it should be black. Really make sure that it looks like this guy is sitting on top. Cool. Alright. Where's this gone? There we go. Well, he was fun. I think he turned out okay. I was a little bit nervous about doing him today because I was super tired this morning and didn't know if I was going to stream, but I think we did all right. Willustrator, welcome in. Nice to see you around. Is there available some of your digital sketchbooks? Yeah, you can jump on my website, Let's try again. martinabelart.com/store, and if you go to the digital section, there will be all my digital Patreon sketchbooks. There's about 5 years worth of artwork that you can purchase and download. So there is the first pack, which has 4 years worth of Patreon sketchbooks, and I think something like over 400 pages of artwork in PDF form. And I just released 2020's collection as well. So on Patreon, I release a digital and a printed sketchbook every month, which just collects all the work that I've done that month, and I put notes to it and kind of show you what I've been doing. So those collections are basically, everything that I've done on Patreon that you can get for, I would say, a discounted price, really, if you think about it. But anyway, maybe discount, I can't remember, I don't know. Yeah, you love the sound the brush makes. Well, I'm using a paper-like screen protector on the iPad, so it makes it feel less like glass, and it does make a noise. It's possible maybe I should scrap the little dude because he is messing with the composition a little bit, you know. I don't know, maybe I just need to make his thing a bit smaller here. So next we have a tiefling dancing, which is going to be somewhat challenging. But I think we decided that she was basically going to look like a bard as well, and she was going to be playing a flute, if you can make out in that sketch there. Yeah, move him. Who said that? Move him lower. That boy Moose. Moose says move him lower, and I think I agree. He's just... Might even make him smaller as well, because he's just seems to be messing with this a little bit. Oops. It's tricky. Because he's going to fall off this knee there, but... Just a really little guy, maybe. That's okay. I think I like that. Super baby. Okie dokie. Tiefling that looks like Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm going to have to Google this now. One moment, I gotta Google this, because you're not the first person who's mentioned Esmeralda Disney. Esmeralda Disney. Ooh, yeah, I like her. I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks, Jake. A tambourine, yeah, she's got a tambourine there. That's awesome. Well, we'll see if we can, we'll sketch her in, and probably that might end the stream once we get her sort of down. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. So I think it's time for me to have a little break, go refill my coffee, and then we'll get stuck into the tiefling. And yeah, maybe we'll just sketch everything, and that way it'll feel like I'm progressing through this a bit more. So, yes. Well, thank you very much, Victoria, for dropping in. I appreciate it. Everybody else who's popped in, love you guys. You're amazing. And I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Do you think I should end the stream and start it back up again? Or do you think I should just leave it running and come back? Let me know your opinions here. I don't know what I'm doing, so I need your help in terms of streaming. Alright, maybe we'll pop it down and we'll come back again. Psycho Cat says let the music go on. Jody says end it and restart so I get the notification again. Mitchell says leave it up. Oh, I don't think we can make our minds up. Oh, Nathan Cinder, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Or a donation, sorry. Or a donation through a super chat. Nathan, if you have any questions or anything, you chuck them to me, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The Restoration Group says, hey, which Moleskine notebook do you use? Oh, yeah. I use... Let's pop this open here. Well, I can't really show you because there's no identifying features, apart from the fact that it's probably... I think they class this as the large sketchbook, which is a bit misleading because it's not really large, it's actually quite small. Yeah, I love my Moleskine sketchbooks. This one in particular was good times. My travel stuff. I miss traveling. Anyway. Alright guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to leave the music running. I'm going to go for 10-15 minutes when we come back and we will work on the tiefling. So thank you so much. And Jody, I'll post in the Discord to let you guys know I'm coming back. Alright, just to make sure. Alright, see you guys soon. My bad. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. I should let everyone know in Discord that I'm back too. I'm back. Right. Oh my goodness. I have no milk left. So it's black coffee for me. And I may have spilt my coffee on the way up here, up the stairs. I'm so bad at that. It's a very small staircase, in my defense. What was I going to do? Right. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things before we started back up again. Okay, so first of all, let's move this out the way a little bit. My art book, Wonderings, is back on sale on the store. This was a sketchbook that I made in 2019, I think. It's getting a little bit old now, but I've still got heaps of copies left. There's a stack of work in there. Heaps and heaps of stuff. And it's been off the store for a while, but it's back on there now. Shipping internationally, so there is that. And shout out to the people who have purchased orders recently. You guys are amazing. They are all shipped except for the new orders that came in the last couple of days. They'll get shipped out at the end of the week. So yes, plenty of that. And also have sketch orders as well. So you can buy the book and you also get a small A5 sketch. Now, Illustrator, I'd already bought the 2020 sketchbook, downloading. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I also wanted to show you quickly what I was doing on Patreon for the monthly sketchbooks. So they're only small, but you get like a little sign, a little flashy little patron seal there. It's very hard to show on stream, but you get the idea. Sketches, lots of notes, all the stuff that I do throughout the month. So that is a digital copy of this for $5 a month, and there is also a printed version, which is a bit more expensive. But I will be continuing that this year, and I'll be putting some effort into rethinking the Patreon account this week. So, but this will continue. I'd like to keep doing that. And then the only other thing I want to show you before we get stuck into the next bit of drawing is this really cool job that I did a while back called The Beginner's Guide to Fantasy Drawing. And now I get no money for the sale of this book. I was just commissioned for a once-off price, so there's no real advantage of me showing you, but I think it's kind of neat. There's a whole bunch of other artists that work on this as well, who do their own tutorials on how to draw fantasy characters. But I did a lot of little illustrations in there about just like tips on drawing. There's some stuff about color theory and wizards. Some very basic anatomy stuff. Hands, you know, anyone want some hands? There you go. But let's move on, shall we? In DLL, how much is it? I'm not quite sure what you mean. If you can let me know what product you're referring to, I will gladly let you know. Okay, tiefling dancing. That is the next thing we're going to try and attempt. Oh, dollars. No worries. Hey Chris, welcome in, man. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Daniel, you have that book? Awesome, I hope you like it. It was a challenge to make, that's for sure. Okay, let's turn that off. Tiefling dancing. Now we had some reference, didn't we? So we're gonna give her a bit of an Esmeralda vibe. So I'm just gonna keep that up on my screen just to get some inspiration there. I might just rough out the pose first a bit more. Now you guys said a tambourine, but I did have a flute, so I don't know, we'll see. Once again, if you guys have any questions, if you want me to talk about anything while I'm doing this, I'm more than happy to. I think we need to go back to our cool bardy kind of songs. Where was it? There, that's it. Psycho Cat says the book can be sent to Mexico or only USA. Yeah, I can ship to Mexico, I'm pretty sure. There's a couple of countries that are not accepting any mail at the moment, but they're the more obscure countries. It doesn't come up that often, so I believe Mexico is currently fine. Will Illustrator says, have you ever used Clip Studio Paint? I've dabbled very briefly, but I haven't really given it a good shot. So no, I would say no, but I'd be curious to give that a shot sometime if I can find a space for my tablet again. I don't really have a good space to put it at the moment. Wizard the Black, welcome in. Wizard Black says, I recently found your art and I find it amazing. I'm new to digital art and I'm horrible at colour. Do you have any tutorials for colouring? Currently I do not, but there will be some in the future, and not so much tutorials, but videos going through my process. So if that interests you, stay tuned. Hopefully I can get that up together soon. Probably should reference a tiefling here. Excuse me. Caden says, I love how you so effortlessly draw the body. Well, I hope it looks okay. There's always room for improvements. Kishan, welcome in. What is this music from? It's a Spotify playlist called Twitch Friendly Fantasy. So jump on there and have a look. Abby says, have you given any more thought to the collaboration live stream and having people draw along with you? No, I haven't really given that more thought. But that could be cool. For sure. Kind of like a drawing podcast. In fact, we had something similar, me and Chris. If Chris McQuinlan is still in here. Chris has a YouTube channel, which I can't remember how to link that to you, but if you just search Chris McQuinlan on YouTube, you'll find his channel somewhere. And I think we had something called Art Jams, which we did quite a few years back, where me and a bunch of buddies would just be working on whatever we were working on at the time and just shooting the shit, as you'd say, talking all sorts of nonsense. I have no idea what we talked about, to be honest. Movies, comics, making art, that kind of stuff. That could be fun to do that again. Alright, I think I'm kinda happy with her pose. But we should check how she's working with this. She doesn't look right. See, there you go. She looks way smaller than him. So maybe he is too big in general. Whoa. He could be smaller. I can just make her bigger. Yeah. I think that's okay. And she could be leaning on the rock a bit more, maybe. Well, she's supposed to be dancing. But I think I really regretted that because drawing somebody dancing is kind of difficult. And I ran out of space to really make that work. Alternatively, I could try and rough in some tambourine kind of dance. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but oops. But, you know, it does help to draw things a second time. You know, give yourself a couple of options. Maybe we could try and make her look like she's dancing a little bit more. Tambourine there. This could work. Moose says, this lady gives me those weird vibes of Skellige, Witcher 3 succubuses. Nice. Jody says, Jester from Critical Role would be a good reference for a bard's partner, but I'm also just obsessed with Critical Role. That's fair. That's a fair call. Aaron says, I love watching you. Whenever I think I'm good at the art, I look at you and check my ego at the door because I got a long way to go. We all have a long way to go, my friend, so don't feel bad or anything like that. We all feel that way from time to time. How do we feel about this instead? Oh gosh. It's tricky because there's a lot going on, right? It It is getting very tricky. I think that leg is just really clashing with everything, but okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. Pop her leg down that way. There we go. We're in business now. We're in business. Don't really know. I've never drawn a tambourine player before, so I don't know what I'm doing, but how do you hold a tambourine? I think she has a lot more energy than what we had before. What do you guys think? Personally, I'm feeling this one. Like you hold a frisbee. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Anna. That's actually really fixed it for me because I had her hand down here and that just doesn't seem right. But if I put her thumb at least there, you can kind of get the impression that she's holding it. So I think that will work kind of just fine. Digging it. She has great movement. Thank you, Heather. Left leg more under her instead of out. Savio, no, I wouldn't classify myself as an animator because none of my stuff is moving until I do that. That's about the extent of my animation. Sorry. Thanks, Jody. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, I'm feeling heaps better about this one, to be honest. So now, in terms of clothes, just kind of rough in something. Corset, for sure. Always keen for a corset. And then I'm looking at Esmeralda here as well because I dig her outfit. So a low sort of thing top with kind of bushy, puffy arms, puffy sleeves. Puffy sleeves, I like that. Big earrings, heck yeah. I think we were thinking a gypsy kind of character last time we were talking about this on stream. So I dig the whole gypsy vibes. A gypsy tiefling. That's what it's all about, my friends. I'm getting excited about this now. So she can have some kind of stuff on her horns, which would be cool. Probably some beads in her hair. And she may need a necklace of some sort. I don't really want to put her in a skirt though, because we've got a skirt for Esmeralda. could work, but oops. I don't know. Bells on her ankles. Heck yes. Heck yes. I think she, you know what she needs? She needs like a roughly kind of skirt or something. And stockings. Stripy stockings. Have I ruined it? Have I ruined this? It's looking a bit messy now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it now. What have I done? Let's go back in time. She was just much more simple before, wasn't she? Until I went crazy. I think... Where did I go wrong? I don't know. Flouncy skirt, says Anna, like knee length. Yeah, knee length. I mean, it could work. Or maybe like, sort of split or something. We'll see what we can do with this. Pang Ching Yang says, what? Sorry, I'm so bad at reading people's names. Pang, I'm just going to call you Pang. Pang says, what if you did an angled skirt with scarf wrapped around her waist? An angled skirt. Yeah, that works better if it comes down like this, I think. Scarf around her waist. We'll see. I think I need to just start refining this. Ooh, I have lollies. I bought lollies on my road trip yesterday, so that's gonna help. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna probably just wrap up the stream once I have sketched this lady out to the same level as our bard up here. And I think that will be a successful stream, I think. You know, we'll have actually tackled 3 prompts, which is pretty cool. Making progress. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to draw a nose just yet because I don't know how I want it. I don't know. Let's get this mouth in here first. Sort of a subtle kind of pointed teeth, fangs in there. Bottom lip. Maybe her mouth should be a bit more open. Yeah. Excuse me. Jody says, I love how she's completely unlike the stereotypical tiefling. It's adorable and wholesome. Well, that just comes down to me not knowing anything about tieflings. I know tieflings are originally, they're from D&D, right? That's literally where they're from, so... yeah, I've done no research. That's where it comes from. But Moose says, what if the lady has a pet fox on her neck as a scarf? Sounds cool, man, but you're making this more complicated for me. Caden says she reminds me of a succubus. Yeah. She kinda like that. I want to give her a different kind of nose to my usual go-to, you know, swoopy thing. Jody says, I love that for you. They're usually dark and brooding, but this one is accidentally serving. Again, I'm sorry, I really have a sick obsession. Just the vibes. Yeah, well... there you go. I don't know anything about tieflings, so it's fine. There's no rules to this prompt list. Like, I don't mind if things look a little bit different to what you might expect. At the same time, it's all, I'll admit, it's all pretty cliche stuff that I've been doing. That's okay, cliche is fun. Yeah, that's the great thing about fantasy is you can do whatever you want, you know? I guess that's why I find it so appealing to draw as well, because I can just let my mind do whatever it wants to do, and I don't have to analyze it, especially if it's not for any particular reason, you know? I can just go with whatever calls me and don't particularly question why. I like just going on trains of thought like that and just seeing what comes out. I mean, it's easier to do that because then there's no mistakes as such, really, because you're just making it up, and whatever you think looks good is okay. Oops. Hello, Art Symphony. Welcome in. Anna sent me a snap about something. Let me have a look. Oops. Ah, tiefling, yes. The tiefling is a fictional humanoid race in the Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing game, originally introduced in the Planescape campaign setting in the 2nd edition. Yeah, okay, well. It's okay. I don't think I'm going to change her from what she is here. Yeah, I don't mind. But if you're curious on tieflings, yeah, look them up. I think they're supposed to be kind of untrustworthy, aren't they? Because they are like part demon or something. That's just from my limited knowledge of them. Jody says she's perfect this way, it's super refreshing. They have fiendish blood, so most people don't trust them, but not all of them are evil. There you go. I mean, yeah, she looks pretty wholesome, doesn't she? It's just because she's playing music, you know, she's in her happy place. I want more bard music, you know? It needs to happen. Okay. Hey Anna, welcome in. You've missed quite a lot, actually. Let me just recap a little bit what we've done today. Where are we? We did the bard on the standing stone. I think we're pretty happy with how he turned out. And now we're just penciling in the tiefling here dancing. Thanks, Anna. Charles Petrie says, do you draw men better than women or vice versa? Or, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think that's up for you guys to determine. Tiny Viking, welcome in. First time on the stream. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Daniel says, if I copy your work for practice, you think I would learn something? Well, you probably would. You'll also learn my mistakes too. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I say go for it. Look, if you're going to learn something, that's fine. But don't rely too heavily on copying people's work. I think you'll learn a lot just by drawing your own stuff and not copying so much. But, you know, I copied things when I was a kid. So I'm not going to claim and sit here and say I never did that. Because that's what you do, you know. Not everybody does that, but yeah, when I was a kid, I definitely was super heavily inspired by comic books, and did a little bit of copying here and there when I was about 12, 13. But at a certain point, you need to move away from that, you know. But if you're copying with the intention of learning, I think you could learn a lot, for sure. Just like analyzing how the structure of the poses are and things like that. Anna, yes, definitely. Putting some speed lines or something in there. That's a terrible looking thumb. Yikes. Whoa, whoa, what just happened then, guys? Did you see that? Thanks, Procreate. Sometimes it's a little problematic. I'm just gonna close my window. Hold on. It's getting a bit drafty in here. Alright, I'm happy with that tambourine. That's fine. Oh, we're going to do a corset, weren't we? Procreate is not that expensive. I can't really remember how much it costs, but it's anywhere between $10 and $15. Very, very affordable. Honestly, I feel like sometimes guys are easier to draw for me. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of struggle in different ways with both sexes. I do like the idea of some sort of scarf around her waist. Oh, I don't know. I think generally, whatever you draw the least amount of is going to be harder for you. That's probably where it's going to be. Now she looks more like a gypsy. Yeah. Gypsies are all about the bling. I feel like she's definitely lacking some stuff up around here. Maybe put a bell on her, on a collar or something. More bling, always with the bling. Boots, just some little boots here. Yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know. But it's okay. It's probably missing something. I'm not too sure what. I don't think I'm really too fond of her skirt, to be honest. J-Day, welcome in. Yep, I am working in Procreate. And yeah, it takes a while to get that drawing the right hand on the right side nailed down into your brain. I don't really have to think about it too much anymore, thankfully, but yeah, J-Day says, I would say a bigger skirt for Fleur if you want a gypsy vibe. I think that's what I'm missing, and that's why I'm not like vibing with this right now. Clothes are always a little tricky for me. I'm not exactly sure what's... I think... Okay, she needs a frilly... something frilly, you know? That's what I feel. I'm feeling frills. I'm just going to stick with this for now. I'm not going to overthink it too much. Because I do have a tendency to do that. Overthinking everything. But I don't think we should be too unhappy with this. Oh, you want to see the original sketch, Anna? Sure thing. Here is the under sketch we had. Yeah, she's changed a little bit. Always tend to deviate from the original plan, and that is sometimes where things take you in a different direction that you're not too super happy with. So it's nice to just double check what's changed and analyze why you like it or don't like it. For instance, I'm gonna make her match up a little bit more with what I had before, maybe? I think that's okay. Her other foot is kind of hidden. Yeah, and that's why I'm feeling a little bit awkward about it, because I'm not sure if it really works, but I'm trying to just ignore that. I'm trying to feel like it's fine. And I'm not putting it there to hide it, it's kind of just where the pose ended up. So she's supposed to be dancing. I don't know, I just pulled this pose out of my head, so... J-Day says, wow, this is such an interesting character. Everything looks so lively and animated. Thank you. Yeah, it's there. You just can't see it. And I'm trying to be okay with that. Just to try different poses and foreshortening and whatnot. You know, maybe it doesn't look right. We'll see how we go with time. Sometimes it just takes you a while, like, take a step away, come back the next day, and look at it again and be like, yes or no, you know? Usually you can tell straight away. Once you look at something again with fresh eyes, you can be like, okay, that doesn't work. Or you don't notice it and you think, looks okay. So, for the moment, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to stress about it because, I don't know, if I start changing it, now I'm tempted. Now I'm tempted. Like, what else could I do with her leg? I don't know. Oh, crap. That was on the same layer. If we wanted to see the leg, we could probably... I don't know, chuck it out down like that maybe? Maybe that would make a bit more sense. That was the same layer again. Is it because I can't have any more layers, that's why. But you get the idea. Anna says you would just need to do pointed toes back behind. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it for the moment. Jody says your focus is mainly on her face anyway. I personally like the leg up like that because it feels more energetic. Yeah, and I don't know. Let's have a look at what's around because I've kind of forgotten what's going on. Oh, I drew a rock there, so that rock is not going to be there, I don't think. But even if it is, like, that whole leg is just pointless anyway, so... You know, for instance, if the rock is there... What a mess to look at this is now. Look, I might still even put that rock there because it really does close in the corner of the piece. And I do need to frame the thing, and you can still see she's dancing, so I don't particularly care that half of her might be chopped off. Like, that doesn't really concern me. I am not flipping her on stream. She's gonna look shit. I am not doing that on stream. That takes balls. I probably should do it. It will be horrible. It will be horrible, but you know, that's what you need to do, isn't it? Look, I'm okay with it. If you guys don't see anything like glaringly obvious that it looks stupid, then I'm gonna trust you guys. And feel free to speak up if you do see something that looks a bit weird. I'm not don't dare me to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm too tired for flipping things today. I'm not emotionally prepared for that. Okay, let's get the dude back on. Where is he? There he is. So I'm gonna have to erase some of him. Maybe we'll just mask it out. That might be a safer way of doing it. Mask. Why did that not work? Because I've reached the layer cap. Let's just make a new document. Oops. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with these guys. I think they work well together. I might just erase this and see how we go. I might have to change where that is. It's just not working. I think that's not too bad for a stream today. I'm pretty happy with these guys. Next stream we will do something else. I think we'll keep. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just keep sketching like this because it'd be really good to just make some real progress, and then I can just have a day where I just ink everything and get that done. And then probably stream a bit of the colouring process to finish it off, but I thought it'd be cool to just do the streams for the moment just by sketching some of this stuff out. So we really need to get this guy in here. There's supposed to be a druid who's going to go in there. So I think we'll probably tackle him next because I've been putting him off for so long. So we'll do him, and then we'll get back onto the prompt list. So we should have done the druid, which is number 18. Instead we did the elven bard and the tiefling, and we have a will-o'-the-wisp, which I think is going up here somewhere. And yeah, lots of things to do, lots of stuff in the future for doing on streams. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the stream today, guys. I really appreciate it, and putting up with my tiredness. If you guys have any more questions, now's the time to chuck it in before I end the stream. But let's just watch a replay. Come on, Procreate. You can do it. Just gotta find where we're up to. Oh, here we go. I hear an accent. Yes, I am Australian. I have an accent, unfortunately. Hey, did I forget to draw his cloak in? I guess we'll find out in a minute. Don't forget, guys, we have a Discord channel, which I'll just paste in the chat now. It's predominantly, you know, a little bit of chatting, a bit of art sharing. It's a place where I can announce where I'm going to stream or anything else kind of important, and hopefully you'll actually get those notifications. You know, social media is a bit crappy lately. And yeah, join in the fun. It should be cool. I'm hoping to do a bit more active things in there going forward. There's also Patreon that I have, which is going to be coming back next month, and it's going to be some cool stuff. But there's also a Patreon only section of the Discord, which I haven't used much yet, but I will be using it when I get back into doing a lot more work and sharing some work in progress stuff with the patrons there. But yeah, this was pretty fun. Let's go. I like to look back at my work and just analyze how I did things and what we did. So I started out with this tiefling here. I mean, she wasn't bad. She could have turned out pretty cool. But I think we made the right decision. I think we did. Again, thank you very much, guys. I will be heading off now, and we'll do another stream soon. I don't know when. I'm trying to make a schedule of this, but we'll see how we go. So have a fantastic Sunday night, or Monday if you're in Australia. Jake, thanks, man. Love you guys. I will see you next time. Take care. Keep drawing. Be awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye.